We are live. It's KegCast 17. What's going on, gang? It's Jay, your host, for however many hours I decide to be on today. I'm not really sure. Larson and Edge from the Sports Keg will be checking in with us later. NASCAR race tipping off. 235 was fun, fortunately, but it was still fun. Sent out a total play on the Creighton Marquette game, even though I'm probably going to get burned. And it depends on how they come out in the second half in the line at all. So I had to take a shot with the over minutes. That's going to be fun. And that's really it, man. We were on late last night till like 1 a.m. It was a lot of fun. John Jones absolute over Anthony Smith, but we expected that. Cody Garbrandt disappointed me again. Nothing you could do about it, though. Let's see what we got going on here. Wichita State killing SMU, up 18, 10 minutes left in the second half. Tulane Temple. Tulane might be the worst team in mid-major conference. 4-23 on the year. They're down 65-51 to Temple with 6 minutes left to go. Manhattan Quinnipiac, 2-point game with 2 minutes to go there. Flyers and the Islanders are in the first period. The Flyers are up 2-0. We got the Honda Classic. Brooks Koepka currently tied as the favorite anyway. I'm not entirely sure what's going on in the actual match, but he's plus 230 right now. So I'll check the leaderboard and see what's going on there. And that's really it, man. Just another day trying to grind to pick up a unit or two. That's what we do here. Let's check the action app. Check the scores. There weren't that many games today compared to college. Connecticut beat South Florida. I thought about taking the 4, actually. They beat them by 2. That sucks. St. John's, man, the most inconsistent team in the Big East. They lose to DePaul by 9. Unbelievable. They are a long shot to make the tournament. What's up, Trigger? Louisiana Tech, FIU. FIU ended up winning that game by 7. Louisville beat Notre Dame by 14. Thought about sending that out as a 9-point favorite, but Louisville's been struggling ever since they shit the bed against Duke. So I didn't actually pull the trigger on that. I should have, though, man. That's unfortunate. Niagara, Siena, 3 minutes to go in that game. Siena up 4. Ryder and Marist. Marist up 6. App State, UL Lafayette. Is that score right? 37-1? That score can't be right. What's the score in the App State game, guys? Action App says it's 37-1 in the second half. That can't be right. That can't be right. Man, I bit on I sent the Marquette over 146 out. If I was setting that line, I would have set it at like 154. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, apparently, according to the Action App, it's 37-1. I knew that it was probably a trap when I sent out the Marquette total. because the line didn't make any sense. But I sent it out anyway. And right now they're on pace for like 139. Western Kentucky tied at 26. UAB, UTSA, it's a 7-point game there. MTSU, Rice, 28-8. Rice got out of the gates fast. This Michigan-Maryland game, man, you know, it's a big defensive loss for Michigan today. But Maryland averages like 16 turnovers. If Maryland turns the ball over, I don't care. I don't care if who is it? Matthews is out for Michigan. I don't care if he's out or if he's not out. If Maryland averages many turnovers as they normally do, they're going to lose this game. I mean, I like Maryland a lot. I'm higher on Maryland than a lot of people have been so far this year. But I mean, you really have to take a look anytime you get Michigan at even money. I mean, how do you not take Michigan, even though Matthews is out? I think that's who's out. Eastern Carolina, Tulsa tips off at 4. Washington, Stanford tips off at 4. I like Washington here. I almost sent Washington out, but I'm going to bet it. I like North Texas, too, against Marshall. I think they probably cover that number of 5.5. Boston College, Georgia Tech tips at 6. Northwestern Illinois at 6:30. And we cap the night off with a little Pac-12 action. Arizona State and Oregon State. And that's it, man. It's a quiet day today. Take it down Sunday. The NBA, the T-Wolves and the Wizards tip at 6. Orlando and the Cavs tip at 6. Toronto and Detroit tips at 6. And then the nightcap at 7 is Memphis and OKC. I got to check. Always nice. I tweeted out my plays for NASCAR today. I like Las Vegas a lot. It's a really good 1.5-mile track. I think can definitely make some money. Brooks Koepka's like plus 230 right now. I assume he's probably a stroke or two down if he's plus 230, because there's some guy I really never heard of before that's also 230. He probably has the lead. Let's check the PGA leaderboard here. Joe Ranieri, my boy Joe Ranieri, host of Make It Rain on the Fantasy Sports Network in the morning, is at the Honda Classic. Can't beat that. Yeah, Ryan Palmer's plus 230, but he's 7 under, and Brooks Koepka's a stroke back, tied at plus 230. Koepka's a beast, man. I love him. Koepka's is through 13, though. And Ryan Palmer is done for the day. He went into the clubhouse at 7 under par. Wyndham Clark is also 7 under on the 9th through 9. So he's just hitting the back 9 now. Yeah, the Action app, you have to hit the refresh button. I love the Action app so much more than the website, man. I knew Temple wasn't going to cover this number. Up 11 right now. laying 17 with 3 minutes left to go in the game. Temple has beat one team the entire year by 17. Who are they to lay 17 to anybody? I'm looking forward to watching this Maryland game, man. Who are you guys on? You guys bet this Maryland game? Fernando's going to have a field day down low today, man. So is Jalen Smith. They're going to be huge for Maryland today. With Matthews out. Yeah, it's hard to fault you, Adam. I figured this was a game I would have to watch. I would have to watch the first half and bet it live. I can't blame anybody for taking Michigan at even money, and I can't blame anybody for taking Maryland. Excited for this NASCAR race today. Definitely an opportunity to pick up some units. You guys bet any NASCAR today? This is I tweeted out exactly what I bet. I bet Keselowski at 9-1 and Harvick at 5.5-1 to win the race. And then I bet top tens. I got Keselowski -160, Logano -180, Blaney -150, and Harvick -270. And I bet 3 matchups: Keselowski over Truex at -105, Harvick over Busch -120, and Keselowski over Logano at -110. You got to get into NASCAR, bro. I didn't like it until I started betting it, and now I love it. Made a lot of money last year. A lot of money. I had to pick up, I don't know, 30, 40 units maybe during the season last year. Here we go. Boogity, boogity, boogity. Let's go racing, boys. What do you guys think about this Washington-Stanford game? At 1.5, I got to back Washington there. Kyle Busch won the truck race on Friday night. Won the Xfinity race yesterday. He's sitting second now today, just second lap. I love Kyle Busch. He's my favorite driver. Didn't bet him here, though. Didn't back him here. Backed Harvick. And backed Keselowski as far as to win the race. Let's see what. Oh, the Rockets and Celtics. Hang on 1 second. Rockets and Celtics. Early in the first quarter, they're up 12-6 on the Celtics. The Clippers up 18-7 on the Knicks. The Knicks don't have a prayer to win this game today. Let's be honest. Not a prayer. Hawks and Bulls tipped 17-14 early. The in-game total right now in the Marquette game sitting at 137. I guess it's halftime. They could still get over 146 if they get hot. Middle Tennessee Rice, 12-point game there. UAB's down 10. They're plus 9.5 in-game. Michigan, Maryland's just getting underway. Did not bet women's basketball. Washington, yeah, Trigger. I agree. I'm backing them today. How do you not back Washington? They lost to Cal. They got the loss in the Pac-12 out of their system. And I bet you they fucking roll Stanford today. They should roll. I might send that out, actually. I might send that out as a play. What time's that game start? At 4? What's good, Rob? Yeah, Washington's a 1-point favorite. That game tips at 4. I think they win. I like them, man. I think North Texas probably covers. I wouldn't bet them because I missed the best of the number. It opened at 5.5. They're sitting at 6.5 right now, but you could probably get them at 5.5 in game. Don't really have any opinion on the Boston College Georgia Tech game. I guess I would probably take Boston College with the 2. Illinois and Northwestern both suck. I would take Arizona State probably, the plus 3.5 on the road against Oregon State. Yeah, you're on Boston College. That makes sense. That makes sense. I guess I'll wait. Probably get Washington at a better number. I'm not going to bet them now. You got to hope that Stanford comes out, maybe punches them in the mouth a little bit, gets up 6 or 7. Maybe we can get Washington at like plus 3. It's almost that time of year, man. The Masters is coming up. Can't wait for that. Looking forward to the Masters. Maryland came out up 6-0 out of the gate. You can get Michigan right now at plus 150. How about that? I'm going to be really angry if I identified that this Marquette total was a trap and still sent it out like a jerk off. What did you guys think of when you saw that total today? The Marquette total opens at 148.5 and closes at 146. Why? That first game they played was 106-104 in overtime. They had 175 points going into OT. I don't understand why this total was 146 today. That's why I sent it out. Even though and supposedly 72% of the money was on the over, but the line went down 2.5 points. Why? Can one of you guys tell me why? Because I don't know why. Bro, I got a vent about this fucking guy that follows me. He bought like a couple months of my football package, and then I made him like, I don't know, 25 units the first 2 months. And then like he skips a month, comes back and says, "Can I get a discount?" Now I charge $100 a month, which is cheap when you think of how much some of these people try to charge people that don't make money. They lose units and they charge $1,000 for a football package or $1,500 for a football package. I charge $100 a month. He comes now. He sends me. I don't hear from him for like 4 months. He sends me a message today. How much is your college basketball package? I said the same price, $100 a month. Can you give me 2 months for 130? I said, bro, I'm up 70 units since August. I haven't been down a unit since I started selling plays. You want a discount? I said, first of all, there's only 5 weeks left of college basketball. That's number one. Number two, no, you can't have a fucking discount. Really? Now, if I was down, I was getting killed, of course I'd give somebody a discount. People, man. People are amazing. This is what that's out of bounds on Michigan. Maryland's only chance of winning this game is limiting turnovers. If they don't limit turnovers, they are cooked. Yeah, Rob, you know the deal, man. Rob's been there since the beginning. I know he'll be back for football season. He took the college basketball season off. But people are crazy, Rob. You better be back for football season, bitch. Don't make me angry, Rob. That's my man. What, you guys bet any NBA today? Ahead of the Knicks. They're already down 20 in the first quarter, man. It's so hard to root for that team. So hard. Oh, nice. Twatty wants me to come aboard for football. You're on the Pistons. I love Twatty, man. He's a good dude. It's so hard to find good people in this business. Guys like me and Twatty, stand-up guys. I can't wait for the draft, man. Can't wait for the draft. Looking forward to it. What on earth is going on with the Celtics, though? They were so good last year. Down 14 early in the first quarter. I think I gotta bet Michigan, man. I know everybody's back in Maryland today, probably because Michigan's missing their best defensive player, and Fernando and Smith should beast out in the front court. But Maryland just makes so many mistakes. They turn the ball over at a ridiculous clip. Michigan's a 2 seed right now. I agree with that. I think Lenardi's got him as a 2 seed. Anything can happen, though. Yeah, I know, right? I mean, Michigan was down 4, and they were plus 150 on the money line. How do you not take advantage of that? Right now, they're plus 110, plus 1.5. I worry about the front court, though. Fernando should do whatever he wants to do this entire game. That's what worries me. That's why I didn't bet Michigan. I mean, they should. They should win this game, even though they're on the road and missing their best defensive player. But they just said something like Michigan hasn't beaten a top 20 opponent with a home record better than 500 or something like that. They just reeled off some stat that said Michigan should shit the bed. Kevin Harvick's got a 4-second lead on the field already. 5.5 to 1 was a bargain, bro. An absolute bargain. I don't know if he's going to win the race, but it was a bargain. Hawks plus. I like J Money. I'm not a huge fan of his co-host, but I like Jay. Hawks plus 4. That's not a bad bet. You're in good shape there, up 6. The real Ryan Gosling steps up and in. What's good? I currently have these headphones on for no reason. I sent the invite out to Edge and Larson to join me, though. So I want to be able to hear them if they come back on. I know Anthony will be on tonight for sure. As soon as he gets out of work. Harvick looks good. He's looking good. He's got 4.5 second lead on the field. Plus 550 would be nice. I wonder if you can live bet. I wonder if DraftKings has if you can live bet NASCAR. You can live bet NASCAR. Wow. Kevin Harvick is plus 250 right now. How about that? I'm a big fan of DraftKings. I might be taking all my money out of FanDuel and going over to DraftKings. Hi, Little. How you feeling? My 10-year-old daughter has bronchitis. You took your medicine?
I just took it because I have to take it at 4. I'm going to write it all down because I have to take my inhaler.
I told DraftKings that we have, I run the sports keg, and I told them that I got a lot of money in FanDuel. I'm looking to maybe switch teams. I said, I have radio spots on the Fantasy Sports Network. They threw me $100 free play for nothing. No rollover, nothing. I hate promos because of the rollover. They just threw me the bet on the arm. Can't beat that. You can hang out in here. Yeah. I'm definitely going to be betting NASCAR live. Harvick is plus 200 right now, not worth taking. Got to wait until they go into the pits. Chris Edge stepping up and in soon. Man, I can't believe I'm gonna end up losing this bet. Smart Cat Game's not gonna go over. I ended up going 0 for 2 on my UFC, my odds market article, which sucked, man. But I gave out 3 plays on the Fantasy Sports Network, and I won 2 out of 3. So that audience made some money, which is cool. Oh, Chris is coming on in 3 minutes. North Texas, I told you guys I liked them. I thought they were the play today. They are out to an 11-0 lead. Yeah, I think I think Michigan's the right side too, Rob. I was talking to Trigger about it before. The front court worries me a little bit, but they should get the job done. Wow, man. That in-game total in the Marquette game is down to 131. I shouldn't have sent that out. Fuck. Washington Stanford game tipped. I'm looking for the best Washington number that I can get, and I'm taking it. Beautiful there. It's hanging around. I'd like to get like +3 if it's possible. Right now they're -1.5, down 2. I'm hoping that Stanford gets up by maybe 6, 7. I mean, ideally, I would love to get two possessions. I think them losing to Cal should solidify the fact that they should win this game because they looked pretty bad against Cal. They're the best Pac-12 team by a mile. I mean, don't get me wrong, by a mile. But I would like to get a couple possessions if I could. I'm trying to get a good number on Michigan too. I'll bet Michigan if I can get a good number. As far as that's what I'm looking to do as far as college basketball with these 4 o'clock games. Get the best number I can get on Michigan, get the best number I can get on Washington. This is the first really bad call I made all college basketball season, sending out a play. 6 out of the 9 losses that I have on the year so far were just heartbreaking losses. Had no business losing the game. But a couple plays, though, I've just been wrong. And this is probably as wrong as I've been the entire year. But even if this loses, we're still up 3 units on the month. So about 3.5 units. Nice. Good for you. Nice win on Ryder. Clippers up 53-27 on the Knicks. Knicks, man. Nine times out of 10, when a number drops 2.5 points a total, and you have no idea why it's dropping, you should just don't go against the line move. I made a mistake. Maryland's up 6 right now. Michigan is plus 4.5 or plus 160 on the money line. Oh, yeah, you bet App State. That's good. Michigan's plus 170 on the money line right now. That's tempting. North Texas should absolutely dick stomp Marshall. I was close to that being my play that I was going to send out today, and at the last minute I decided against it and went with the total. That Washington game is tied at 10. College basketball is probably my third best sport that I cap. Obviously football, and then MMA, and then probably college basketball's third. WNBA, though, is probably fourth. Believe it or not, man, I made a lot of money last year betting those chicks. Kevin Harvick's got the best car in this race by a mile, man. He's killing everybody. Let's see what's going on with the Honda Classic. Brooks Koepka's 2-1. Vijay Singh, where'd they pull him out of the basement? That guy's like 80. 5.5 to 1 right now in game. The guy that's calling the golf game today, he sounds just like Jim Nantz, but it's not Jim Nantz. Michigan's plus 200 on the money line right now. Plus 220. FanDuel doesn't want to give a spread, though. I mean, DraftKings. Because they know. Plus 4.5, though, on FanDuel. Might have to take that 4.5. I grabbed Washington at minus 1.5. I want to try to get a better number to hit him again, but they're up 5 right now. They're minus 260, minus 4.5 right now. So I can't hit him again right now, but I did take him at minus 1.5. Stanford's not that good, man. This is a down Stanford team. So Washington, even though they're on the road, they should pull away. Like, they're good enough to pull away. I don't know if they will. They beat Stanford pretty bad at home, I think. I think they won by like 15. I could be wrong. I have to check that, but I thought they beat them by like 15. %58 of the money was on Washington in this game, 73% of the bets. So there was probably a little sharp action on Stanford here. Koepka tied for the lead at 7 under. That's on, he's on 16 too. Koepka is plus 140. I might have to take Koepka. I might have to take a shot here. You know what, guys? Put me in for Koepka at plus 140. That's going to be the the second play because I took Washington minus 1.5. I got to start putting these plays in the chat. Harvick still sitting with a 4-second lead on the field. Kyle Busch is in second, 4 seconds behind, and Joey Logano is third. Right now, Harvick, I got him at 5.5 to 1. Live, he is 2 to 1. Kyle Busch was 6 to 1 pre-race. He is 3.5 to 1 live. Joey Logano is 8 to 1 currently, and I think he was just about 8 to 1 pre-race. Right now, it's Kevin Harvick and Kyle Busch, and then the rest of the field. Probably, if anybody is going to beat Kevin, it's going to be Kyle Busch. I might throw a little money on Kyle. he's got the second best car by a mile right now, and he's sitting at 3.5 to 1. I took a little piece of. I already have Kevin Harvick and Brad Keselowski to win the race. I took a little piece of Kyle Busch at 3.5 to 1. He's got a really solid car. Michigan, Maryland tied at 22. What's up, Edge? Chris, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Chris. Oh, you sound far away again and all fucked up.
Yeah, maybe about 15 seconds. It probably goes away. That's what usually happens at least. If not, then I'll jump back off and jump back on.
I think if you jump it
BJ's thing, you're right about him. I haven't seen him break off in like 2 years. Now he's one stroke back.
Yeah, how come your microphone? Close all the windows. You have windows open?
Yeah, I closed them before. Yeah.
Because you sound really far away. Nobody can hear you.
Yeah, I might go away in like 15 seconds. Let's see what happens. See if it goes away.
Is your mic on?
This thing must show up on its own if it does. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
No.
Wait another 10 seconds, see if it gets better, and I'll jump off and jump back on.
Yeah, but let me give you another. If you jump off, I'm going to give you a new invite because the last time I went back out and on, I had to start the show over again.
Yeah, this is only you on the camera. Yeah.
I'll give you a new invite. But yeah, I don't understand why there's always an issue, man. That like you sounded great last night when you came back on, and the other 2 times you sounded perfect, just like me and Anthony. But it's like a crapshoot. I don't get it.
Yeah, well, no, but this computer is my backup laptop. My other computer's in the shop, and that's the one I've been using for the past couple weeks. So this computer does work same way as last night, but I jump back on. So this is the backup laptop that I'm using right now. So that's probably what it is. If you can hear me.
Yeah, you're gonna have to jump out and try it again. I'll send you another invite because I can't hear anything. All right, okay. I'll send you another invite now.
Right on. Okay.
All right, we got to try to send him another invite, man. Keselowski jumped up. That's what I like to see. Keselowski 8.5 to 1. That would be a nice hit, wouldn't it? Man, it is frustrating that Edge can't get that shit together. I thought we had it solved because he sounded great as soon as he got those that headset. He sounded perfect those first 2 times. All right, well, we got money on the cars that are in first, second, and third right now. We got some money on. Can't beat that at 3.5, 5.5, and 9 to 1. Let me hear you.
Okay.
Now you sound perfect, bro.
Yeah. I think what
the fuck?
Yeah, it's weird. This is a backup laptop. My other laptop that I want to be using the past month on the KegCast is in the shop. This is my backup laptop, but that wouldn't have anything to do with it, though. It should sound fine. So
it's like the first time you sound kind of like you're in a hallway and underwater, like a mile away. But I'm glad that you used the new invite, right?
Well, same invite I used before. Yeah.
Yeah, but I just sent you another invite because now the screen is changing when we each talk, not like last night.
Yeah, you know what's crazy about that, Jay? I think that initially, if we're not on the same time when you jump on, I think it's going to stick to your screen no matter what. And then if I jump on and I start talking, it's not going to flip over to me. We have to completely get out of it and then restart it for us to go back and forth on the screens and all that kind of stuff. So,
well, it's good now.
Yeah. I heard you bring up VJ
good.
Singh. Isn't that crazy? Amazing.
Yeah.
When you mentioned his name, I'm like, he's in the tournament right now? Wow.
Isn't he like he's got to be close to 60, the guy?
Yeah.
How old is VJ, you think? Koepka's sitting at plus 140. So I took Koepka. The 2 plays I gave out so far were Koepka plus 140 and Washington in game minus 1.5, which is basically what they were pre-game. And I'm going to try to take Michigan at the best number I can get them against Maryland.
I'm on Michigan -1, minus 103 was a pick 'em, so I took Michigan -1, minus 103, and I'm on that total shot. But we'll get it back.
I can't believe
Kawhi Leonard is out, as we all know. That's why the Detroit line's +2, was +3, now it's +2. The Pistons line.
I wrote a little something when I sent everybody out that Marquette game. I knew it was a trap, man. I was falling into, and I took the shot anyway, like an idiot.
Oh, it's all good. You're still killing
I couldn't understand why that total opened at 148.5, went down to 146. when I would have set that the first time they played, they had 175 points in regulation, went to overtime, finished with 204. And now they're on pace for like 128. Fucking those books, man.
Wow.
They know it, man. It's just incredible. Oh, are they at the half in the Michigan game right now?
Watching a little bit of golf, but
It looks like 28-24, I see. I don't know if it's halftime yet.
Yeah, I got a -1. I'll take them +4.5, as you said earlier in game. If we get that number again, did you take that +4.5 on the Wolverines?
I didn't. I should have. I was waiting to see. I didn't know if that was going to be the best number that I can get. Right now, they're -2.5, -170.
Yeah, the pace of this game has been back and forth, 3 or 4 points, back and forth. You know, no one's really taken a significant lead yet.
Michigan lost their best defensive player is out. So Fernando and Smith in the Maryland front court should have whatever they want all day in the paint. So that worried me a little bit. If Matthews was actually playing in the game, I would have took Michigan pre-game, but I wasn't sure how that was going to affect the defense in the paint because he's their best defensive player.
Yeah, I saw that in your tweet in the DMs. Yep.
How good is Brooks Koepka at golf, though, man? He's unbelievable. He is unbelievable. Koepka live is +110 right now. Keith Mitchell is +440. And Kyung Hoon Lee is +550.
Yeah,
did you bet any
golfer was shout out on Gabe's Patreon about 4 or 5 days ago from what's that guy's name in Canada? Jeff Feinberg. He's a big golf capper. Yeah, I think he shot it. Yep, big long shot on that one.
Did you bet any NASCAR?
No, I was out and about. I missed it, but I heard earlier in the in the YouTube that you said that he's winning. So let's hope he bring home that win. My live bet.
Keselowski's in the lead. I got him at 9-1 pre-race, and Harvick is second. Harvick is second. I got him at 5.5-1, and Kyle Busch is fourth. I took him live at about 3.5-1. So hopefully can cash one of those.
Yeah, no live betting on NASCAR, just ice hockey, soccer, baseball, basketball, and tennis. So
DraftKings has live betting on NASCAR, which is awesome.
That's really cool. Well, the Knicks have officially mailed it in, down by 36 going into the half, as you said.
I hope they lose every single game till the end of the year.
They should. Yep. No doubt about it. Couldn't agree more.
Yeah, I don't even know what the line was in that Clipper game, like before the game. But whatever it was a bargain.
52-54 in Creighton Marquette. We got an outside shot for a tie, go to OT.
Oh, that would be nice. Even though
we're not going to count on that, but
that total is so far gone. They got 106 points. They had 204 points last game. What a joke.
So when you take on the Pistons, now it was +3, now it's +2. Obviously, Kawhi Leonard's out. So
did you take bet the Washington Stanford game?
Nope, not yet.
Yeah, I took
We're tied up
Washington.
22 apiece. Okay.
They're the best team in the Pac-12 by a mile, so I took a shot
on that.
They only have one loss in the Pac-12. They lost to Cal.
And wait for Stanford to go up by 3 or 4 here. They're up by 1. See if Stanford hits a 2 or 3. Get a better number on Washington right now.
Yeah. That makes sense.
So Michigan up by 4 at the half.
Yeah, I'm going to wait. Right now, they're -2.5.
I got conflicting reports on Boston College, Georgia Tech. A lot of people on Georgia Tech. Some people are on Boston College. So it's a 50-50. Might live bet it for a better number.
Boston College before. I didn't bet it, but I would have leaned towards Boston College. What's the score?
Starts at 3. Starts in an hour and 15 minutes.
Oh, okay. It didn't start yet. Yeah, I kind of leaned Boston College.
We get a good play, +5, +6 in game on that one. Yeah, you're right about Maryland. They're tough at home. Terrapins are tough at home. The Michigan's obviously better, so if we can grab points in Michigan, well, I think we'll be okay. But now they're up by 4. But Maryland does play well at home, as you said last night. Yeah,
I'm high on Maryland. I think
they play a lot better at home.
A lot of people don't give them respect, but I think they're really good, man. But I think Michigan is a better team when everybody's healthy, but they lost their best defensive player for this game. So that's why I was kind of wishy-washy on it. Like, I was tempted to take Michigan at even money, but I didn't know how the injury was going to affect them, because Maryland is really good in the front court. They got 2 big guys that are animals. Bruno Fernando is a beast, and Jalen Smith is really good too. So I thought it was a coin flip. I thought it could go either way.
Yeah, one of those. Yep. How's that NASCAR race looking for you? How many laps to go?
I'm not there. There are like 3 stages of the race. The first stage is over. They're in the second stage now. It started at 3:30, so there's probably a solid 2 hours left in the race. So figured pop on here for a little while, hang out. What'd you do? Anything today? Like, did you go out at all or anything? You just...
Store raining out here, so nothing to do really today.
We're supposed to get like 6 inches of snow today, starting in a little bit.
More snow. That's going to be a lot of snowstorm for you guys back there on the East Coast. It's got to be, because I call back there every day. I have customers back there every day. I call back there every day.
Oh, yeah?
Would you say, Jay, this is the worst winter you've seen in about maybe, 10 years or so? Something like that?
Where Larson is, probably, yeah. But here it hasn't been that bad.
Oh, that's a good point for New York City. Yeah, it's not that bad. Yeah, Gabe was saying that.
Yeah, it hasn't been terrible. No, like, we've had a couple snowstorms, but it hasn't been crazy bad. Anybody watching AAF football, Ryan wants to know. I'm not, personally.
I do from time to time.
I haven't really kept up with the league.
They got a pretty good chance. The AF got a pretty good chance of making it as a league and making it at least for a couple years. You know,
I'm interested to see what's going to happen with this new XFL league that's coming back.
Version 2, 2.0, XFL 2.0.
Yeah.
Well, he could definitely take a lot. Vince McMahon can take a lot from what the AAF is doing. He really can. No commercials, a lot less commercials. You know, when they have a booth review, they show the person in the booth reviewing the play. No props.
Ryan said I should look into it. He said he's making all kinds of money on it. Bookmakers don't know what to do. Who you got? You bet? Did you bet it, Ryan?
Just one more
San Antonio is up 3-0 against Birmingham. I have no idea who's on these teams, who's good, who's bad. The total is 30. That's hysterical.
Now, in terms of the AAF, the Arizona Hotshots are one of the best teams in the AAF. The Arizona Hotshots laying 14.5 right now. Starts at 5 p.m. It's a lot of points.
That is a lot of points. I know the Spurrier team, I think they're Orlando. They've been doing well, right?
Yeah, I think Spurrier's coach in Orlando, yeah. And the total is 40.5. So the Hot Shots are laying 14.5, and the total is 40.5. Obviously, take the points there, considering the total is only 40.5. So.
Yeah, but I mean that's predicated on who knows if the other team is capable of scoring. They might win 30-10. Who knows? Birmingham is undefeated. And Ryan took San Antonio plus 8.5. Birmingham has Trent Richardson, he said, and Birmingham's undefeated this year. They're down 3-0, and they're laying 1. They're -1. Money line is -140. Totals 30.
Yeah,
Arizona's going to win 30. Ryan said, "Don't take the points. Arizona's going to win 30-6." That's hysterical. All I know is I would bet against the team that has Christian Hackenberg. What team has Christian Hackenberg?
Yeah,
because he was on the Jets.
He's a crybaby.
He's fucking terrible.
He's a crybaby too, Hackenberg. That's one thing they talked about him on radio or something like that. You know, he's like he bitches too much. Hackenberg played for the Jets. That was 3 years ago?
We drafted him in the second round, wasted a second-round pick on him. He never saw the field except preseason. He was a quarterback. Complete waste of a draft pick.
Yeah, San Antonio Birmingham in game -3.5, 3-0. Commanders winning. So someone had some on the chat on that game.
What?
Someone had a play on the live bet on the AAF in the chat.
They're on Birmingham. Birmingham quarterback is Lopez. He's pretty decent. Well, Ryan is on San Antonio. He took him plus 8.5. They're up 3-0.
They got Zach Mettenberger in there, Ryan says.
Oh, Mettenberger. I remember him.
That's crazy. Yeah, and Atlanta has scored a total of 12 points in 3 games. With no offense at all.
Wow. That's bad.
And hence the total. Yep. Hence the total of 40 and laying 14.5.
Trae Young got ejected. Rob said, "Rest in peace to my Hawks bet." That's funny.
All right, Michigan, Maryland,
That's
second
really-
half has started.
Oh, yeah, nice.
See if we can get Maryland going a little run here. Maybe go up by 2, 3, maybe 4 on Michigan. And live bet Michigan again. I'm all on that. All on that.
Why did Trae Young get ejected? I'd like to know that.
You're going to make a play on Raptors, Detroit?
No, I didn't.
It went down a full point. It was Pistons +3. Now it's Detroit +2. So
Michigan's up 5. I hope this game doesn't get out of hand and I can't take advantage of bet.
Celtics down by 28.
How about Creighton up 5 against Marquette? Larson's going to be happy if they win this game. I didn't bet. Chris has Michigan. He bet them before the game started. Even money,
-1.
I think. -1.
No, it was even money. -110. I took a -1, -103.
I'm on Washington -1.5. And I'm gonna try to get Michigan at the best number that I can. I'm not gonna take them right now. They're up 3. They're -1.5 right now, just about the pregame line.
Not too bad though.
Michigan's going to start to roll.
But the owner
Wow,
of the
what
Knicks
up?
is James Dolan, right?
Yes. What a block by Fernando, bro. Wow play. Yes. The worst owner in sports. You are correct, sir.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, that's why he's shopping the team right now, right?
You know, there are rumors of that. Hey, Abby. Trying to get my daughter's attention. I've been hearing rumors of that, actually, Chris. There are no confirmed reports, but the rumor is he's not necessarily shopping the team around, but he let it be known that if somebody came in with a really great offer, he probably wouldn't say no. But what he wants to do is sell the team separate from the Garden. Like he wants to still own Madison Square Garden, but he wants to sell the team. So I guess the new owners would pay rent. He doesn't want to sell the building.
He owns the building and the team. Wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah, and the MSG network.
Remember when he got booed when he was going in his limo last year, leaving the Knicks game? He got booed and he started like talking shit to the fans.
Everybody hates him, Edge. Everybody hates him, and everybody hates Jeff and Frank Wilpon, the father and son that own the Mets. Everybody hates him. Washington up 29-23. That's what I like to see there. What's going on? Who won that golf tournament? I took Koepka plus 140. Koepka's minus 125 right now.
Shit. He's got the lead, or I just turn it back on right now.
I'm not sure. I'm waiting to
I'll tell you right now.
Owen. Ricky Fowler is 6 under. I thought Koepka was 7 under. Ricky is like the best golfer that hasn't won a major.
Exactly. Yeah, he just made a long, like 30-foot putt. Came 4 or 5 feet from going in. Yeah, Koepka's 1 shot back of Keith Mitchell right now.
Oh, okay.
4-way tie.
Wow,
BJ Singh and some others. 4-way tie.
And he's still minus 125. How crazy is that? He's on the 17th hole, bro. So he's only got 1 more hole, and he's minus 125. Keith Mitchell, you can get Keith Mitchell a plus 200 right now. Oh, they're all tied, or Koepka's tied.
No, 1 shot up. There's four at 7 under, and one player's at 8 under.
Okay.
So 4-way tie for 1 shot back. So gonna be interesting here. Going to be fun.
I took Kyle Busch live on the show. He's in first place. Got him at 3.5 to 1.
Yeah. So Keith Mitchell's up a shot, and he's on 15. And Palmer, Glover are finished. Brooks is on hole 17, like you said. BJ Singh is 7 under, 1 shot back on hole 14.
Okay. Maryland's up 1 point. You can get Michigan right now at plus 100, even money on the money line.
Yeah, I'm gonna take that. I'm
on Washington is up 6.
Yeah, I got minus 1.5 even money. Take them there.
You took Michigan again at even money?
Minus 1.5 even money.
Right now,
although with my luck, this will come down to 1 point win, probably.
I could take them on the money line at even money right now. I'm debating on it.
You know, it's interesting. You got better live betting odds than 5 Dimes. And usually 5 Dimes has really good live betting odds.
Because 5 Dimes is dealing with a gigantic pool and dealing with the bet pool in New Jersey. That's why.
Yeah. Wait till competition when we legalize all 50 states for sports gambling. The
It's gonna be
juices are going to
sick.
be like 108, 106. You know, there's going to be competition. They're going to lower the juices, and I'm looking forward to that.
Like right now, DraftKings is offering the Michigan money line at -140, but FanDuel is offering it at +100.
Shit.
That's crazy, bro.
That's a big 40 cents right there. Huge.
Right? That's huge. That's crazy.
That's a big money line live bet. Significant difference there.
Yeah. I mean, basically, I can get Michigan, and I can also get Maryland at +110 on the other book.
Well, I look forward to California pull their heads out of their ass and have legalized sports gambling. Of course, out here, everything takes 3 extra fucking years to get done. So
You guys are the most progressive state in the union, and somehow don't have legalized gambling.
yeah,
It makes no sense.
they make so much money so fast right off the bat.
Yeah, we made like, I forget what the number was, but I think in the first 6 months we made a billion. I think New Jersey made $1 billion the first 6 months.
Incredible.
Big shot by Michigan. They're up 3. The next time I see Michigan at even money, I'm taking it. They're going to be in the game. They're going to be in the game.
There's VJ Singh with his putting swing. Remember that shit?
Yeah.
I mean, it works for him. He's won a lot. He's a good golfer. He's won a lot of tournaments over the years. But
big 3, all knotted up at 39. What's your thoughts on that kid Brostakis from Michigan?
To be honest with you, I don't follow that much that heavily.
He's
have a take on him.
He's the freshman with like the blonde hair, and he's got like acne on his face.
Okay. You said you got Koepka, right?
Yeah, what's going on?
He had a birdie putt. Now he's tied.
Does he
co-leader?
Tied for the lead.
Yep. He's tied with Mitchell, so might have a shootout here. Tied with Mitchell.
Oh, he's tied with Mitchell, but
I think Mitchell has one more. Yeah.
He's on the 16th. He's got 2 more holes.
Yeah.
So you gotta hope he drops a stroke in these next 2 holes. What I don't like is when they go to a playoff, I'd always rather have the golfer that isn't sitting waiting in the clubhouse. I'd rather have the guy that, you know what I mean?
That's a good point. Yep.
I wonder what VJ Singh, his odds must be enormous to win this tournament. He's
got 3 holes to go. He's one shot back.
plus 700 right now. You can get him at.
Sounds about right. Wow. Someone make a play on this on the Raptors Pistons game. Like I said, open +3 now, it's +2. So
just give me 2 pieces of pizza. Say that one more time, bud.
The Raptors Pistons was +3.
That's-
Now Pistons bought down a full point to +2 with Kawhi Leonard out. So
I don't really know anything about how good Detroit is because I don't follow the NBA.
I know earlier in the chat we had a +3 on Pistons Detroit earlier.
Oh, somebody took it.
Yeah, it was
The Hawks are up 8. Rob's Hawks bet is still live.
he's got the Atlanta Hawks.
Yeah, +4 he took the Hawks. So he's looking strong there in the late in the third quarter. About 2 minutes left. They're up 11. The Celtics just suck.
Oh yeah, they're playing as bad as the Knicks are. I don't know if you saw the interview with Antonio Brown at his house. You know, we always have all these diva wide receivers. We never have a diva running back. I think the reason for that is that running backs take hits and they're tough. Have we ever had a diva running back ever? We have so many diva wide receivers over the years. You know,
Le'Veon Bell acted like a shithead this year.
A little bit diva.
You know,
a lot
it's
more
funny that
divas than running back divas, though.
Oh yeah, definitely. It's funny that like the two biggest divas in the league right now are both Steelers.
Yeah. And a wide receiver that retired, he goes, you know, Antonio Brown, you know how good you got with Ben Roethlisberger. It was Larry Fitzgerald. Because Fitz has never had a good quarterback except for Kurt Warner, 10, 12 years ago, and they went to the Super Bowl. And Larry Fitzgerald told Antonio Brown, you know how good you got with Ben Roethlisberger. I mean, you know how good you got it. You want to get traded? You're going to trade a shitty team with a shitty quarterback.
Definitely.
Stupid. Fucking stupid move on AB.
I agree.
But he's a typical diva.
But, I mean, who knows how many years Roethlisberger has left? Probably not that many. 2, maybe?
I'd say 2 or 3. Yep. He's so big and strong and tall. He doesn't really take a lot. He's had a lot of significant injuries, Ben has, over the years, Ben Roethlisberger. But, yeah, I'd say about 2 more years.
Well, he got really screwed up in that accident, that motorcycle accident.
Yeah, that hurt him pretty good. He's tough, though.
Yeah, definitely.
At the end of the day, Big Ben will go down as the top 5, top 10 toughest quarterbacks to play in the NFL. All the injuries he's had, off the field, on the field, motorcycle accident, like you said, on the field, getting banged up. Just his attitude, Big Ben's attitude is, terrible.
This Maryland game is a great game, man.
Yeah.
Tied at 41.
Oh, here we go. Big time. I was watching a little golf there. Yeah.
That's what I mean, that Fernando could do anything he wants in the paint, man. Because yeah. Because Matthews is hurt.
Yeah, I'm laying off bet Michigan right now. No more.
This Washington game still is at halftime, huh?
Let me check here. Yep.
Gotta hope Koepka's got one more hole, doesn't he?
Yeah, I'll flip back to that.
No.
What'd you think of that?
No, Koepka's in the clubhouse, but Mitchell is still playing. Gotta hope that Mitchell drops a stroke.
And someone's hit a ball off the green and the fringe. I don't know what golfer it was.
There's a VJ, like 60.
He's got glasses now. Wow. I was watching him play golf and we didn't have glasses, but it's all good. So what did you think about last night with Nevada and Utah State?
Yeah, that was some shit, huh?
Eventually, it's going to be something bad's going to happen when storming the court.
That's crazy, man. I guess some Utah State fans got into a fight or hit somebody in Nevada.
Yeah, apparently he was a fan when they stormed the court. What they're saying, but
did you see how heated the Nevada coaches got at the cops?
Yeah, the cops were in the hallway when he broke the fire extinguisher glass.
Yeah.
Good thing a kid didn't cut his hand doing that kind of shit. You know, they need him. Nevada's good, as we know. Fowler with a good put off the fringe there. Oh shit. He nailed it.
He nailed it.
Fringe.
Oh, Ricky's got a shot, man.
Yep, that put him right back in it right there.
What a shot.
We got to gear up for the Masters. I know. I'm sure you're handicapping the Masters.
I'm looking forward to that. You could bet Ricky right now at 50-1. All he has to do is make a birdie. If he makes a birdie, he's in the playoff. 50-1.
Wow. Both the top two golfers hit a bogey. He hits a birdie. It's tied or whatnot. I would put a couple bucks on that. $4 McDonald's hamburger. You know?
Yeah, right.
Wouldn't blame you. I can't bet on golf, but wouldn't blame you for doing that.
Even if you throw $10 to make a nickel.
Oh yeah.
I don't know why Michigan's just popping threes like it's their job. Ridiculous.
Well, this has been one hell of a good basketball game here in Maryland, Michigan, all day long. The whole game from tip-off to now.
Yep.
Solid. Within 4 points. Heisman within 4-point differential. Come on, Wolverines. Let's go. Come on, guys. Step it up here.
I'm so angry, man, still today that we lost that Cody Garbrandt fight.
Yeah.
Like, we
lost.
lost.
To a friend from Ohio today about the fight last night about Smith. He said, "Why'd you take Smith plus 500?" Because I'm not going to take John Jones laying 750 or 800.
Yeah, I mean,
in a parlay.
It's just parlay, not. So. It's not worth it. But at least we cashed the over the rounds.
Yep.
But Like, we lost the Tyron Woodley fight, but he deserved to lose. Usman was just better. For 5 rounds, he beat the shit out of him. So you can't be mad at that. But the Cody Garbrandt fight, man, I mean, there's no excuse for that. He had no discipline. We could have easily won that fight if he just would have went to the second round. That's what pissed me off about that fight. Stupid, man. Just
Yeah,
stupid.
that was fast. That was part of my 3-leg parlay. Was the second leg was that fight when he won fast. So beating Woodley.
And I feel bad for Robbie Lawler. Got robbed.
You know what's crazy on these betcasts during the day? It's like I'm in the dark a little bit. It's a little bit dark, you know.
Yeah.
But I have lights on everything. It's like, what light do I need? Maybe my laptop has a light on this thing, but it's already got a light on right now. So.
Yeah, I have.
But
2
during
lights.
at night, yeah, that's what I need to get.
I got a light in front of me, like up here, and then I got you can't see it, but next to the sports keg, I got another light. Plus, I got like a 40-inch, 45-inch screen that's like 2 feet away from me. So the light bounces off that too. That's why I'm always looking to the right.
And plus, you're in a room too with no windows, so it helps out too.
I got a window, but it's over there. It's far enough away where it doesn't really matter. Snow's starting to come down, baby. My daughter is sick, so she's not going to school tomorrow. So I don't know if they're going to call snow day or not, but she has a doctor's note, so she doesn't have to go to school tomorrow.
So when there's snow days in the East Coast with kids, do the teachers make up all the work, or they just feel like they just condense the work down a little bit less and they still graduate at the same time? How does that work?
They give you, like, I think they put into the schedule like 3 snow days. So if there's only 3 snow days or less, they don't tack on any days to the end of the year. But if there's like 6 or 7 snow days, they tack on a couple days to the end of the year.
We've only had 1 snow day.
But she's only had 1 snow day so far. She's had a couple delayed openings, but she's only had 1 day where they didn't go to school because of the snow. So tomorrow would be the second one. We're supposed to get like
I bet she loves those snow days, that's for sure. Staying
yeah.
home.
We're supposed to get 5 to 8 inches. So I would assume that they're probably going to call school off. Western Kentucky.
Right, I'll be right back. Right back.
Yeah, got it. Adam, you were on Western Kentucky, man. That's good. That's awesome. Good for you. What's going on in this NASCAR race? Am I gonna hit this 5.5 to 1 to kick off the year right? Kevin Harvick. Joey Logano right now is in first place. Harvick is in second place. I have Harvick 5.5 to 1, Keselowski 9 to 1, and I took a little piece of Kyle Busch at 3.5 to 1 live. He was, but I really want to hit Harvick or Keselowski. That'll make me happy. Michigan up 5. Up 5. They're minus 3.5, minus 330 on the money line. If Michigan gets up like 10, I might consider taking a small piece of Maryland. It was a very bad call for me to send out that Marquette play.
Just going to ask you, Jay, out there, do they have Jersey Mike subs?
Yeah, of course. It started in Jersey.
Yeah. Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, it started down the
No, they have them
shore.
out here. Really, really good. I know. I'm just joking with you. I know.
Oh,
yeah, that's a
okay.
good. It's pretty good. They have them out here now. Yeah.
Yeah, they're not bad.
Not compared to a real, like you have out there in New York, a real New York, New Jersey sub. Authentic.
Oh, they're the best.
Man. So we got Mexican food out here, and you guys have good subs, good pizza, good stuff out there.
There's a place out here called Lenny and John's in Bloomfield. Makes the best subs, bro, I've ever had in my life. They are so good.
Nice.
What's your go-to sub? Like an Italian sub, ham, salami, provolone?
I like a roast beef, ham, turkey, avocado, bacon. We're big on avocado out here.
Yeah,
but I love a good Italian, no doubt about it.
And that, you know what? You know what's an underrated sub? Turkey and Swiss with mayo.
Oh yeah, I
Honey
got that
maple
bacon avocado on there with that turkey.
Honey maple turkey, bro. Oh my god, it's so good. That boar's head, that boar's head honey maple turkey, man. It's just
boar's head is the best sandwich meat to buy. The best. It's well worth the extra price.
I completely agree. I would say second is probably Thuman's. Thuman's makes some good cold cuts too, but you can't beat
East Coast. Never heard of Thuman's.
You never ate a Thuman's hot dog before, bro? You got to be kidding me.
Thuman's?
Yes. Tell me you never ate a Thuman's hot dog. Oh, Chris, you don't know
They're
what you're missing. It's the greatest hot dog.
It's not out here yet.
It's literally the greatest hot dog you could eat in the country. And I am not bullshitting you. Like, you guys, you eat Taylor ham, right? Do you guys have Taylor ham out there?
We have like head. We have some other.
No, I'm talking about it's like Taylor ham, egg, and cheese, like on a breakfast sandwich in the morning. What do you guys call it? Pork roll?
Taylor ham, Canadian bacon. I never heard of Taylor ham. It's like a rama, right? Or like a breakfast sandwich.
It might be Taylor ham might be an East Coast thing. I'm not sure, but like you get it like it's like the meat that you put on like breakfast sandwiches, like egg sandwiches, like bacon, egg, and cheese, sausage, egg, and cheese, and then Taylor ham, egg, and cheese. Taylor ham might be the greatest ham ever made. You can get Thuman's hot dogs at Costco, Chris.
Okay, I'll check that out. So what Thuman's ham is like Canadian bacon? It's a center cut ham, a round cut ham.
Thuman's they have like regular cold cuts, kind of like boar's head, but it just not as good. Probably the second best cold cuts after boar's head. But you need to eat a Thuman's hot dog in your life. Like, you don't know what you're missing not eating. And it has to be grilled. It can't be not like a dirty water dog. Like off a truck, like a hot dog truck. It's got to be
Yeah.
grilled. You got to eat it grilled, like throw it on the barbecue. It's just there are no words to describe a Thuman's hot dog. I'll leave it at that.
Aren't you supposed to be talking about sports, not food?
And check that out.
Don't worry. Yeah, we're talking about food right now, okay? Mind your business.
Aren't you supposed
My daughter's like, aren't you guys supposed to be talking about sports and not food?
Sports and food.
It's just the best,
All right,
man.
so seeing and your golfer in the same threesome, so he hit the ball.
What's going on?
I'm checking it right now. See what the score is here.
Mitchell's still tied 8 under. He's on the 17th. So gotta hope he drops a stroke here, or it's going to a playoff. Just like there's nothing like a slice of pizza from like Jersey, like the Jersey Shore or like New York. There's just nothing like a slice. Like people in Vegas, when they make pizza, they get water shipped in from New Jersey and New York because how the dough rises, like the water that's used, it's just not the same. Like when you're making pizza on the West Coast. So they literally import water from New York and New Jersey every day out there to try to get that authentic taste of a good slice. Chris lives in California. Yeah, he's far. My daughter said you're lucky.
Has he ever been to Los Angeles?
He lives in San Diego, by San Diego.
He's so lucky.
VJ's done. Hit the ball in the fringe. He's done.
I got Keselowski, bro, and I got Harvick sitting third and fourth with 100 laps. With 100 laps left to go in this race.
Nice.
They're like 1/100th of a second behind first place. Right there. Come on, boys.
See that shot by VJ?
Yeah.
He's out. Yeah, he's out. You said you have Koepka, right?
Yeah. All right, my guys are sitting second and third right now. I hated NASCAR until I started betting on it. You know, the one driver I thought about taking to win the race, but I didn't, was Joey Logano. I hope he doesn't fuck me here. Harvick's going for the lead, baby. 5. What?
Oh, no. 5, yeah.
I think Kevin Harvick has the best car right now. He's sitting in second, but I think he's about to take the lead.
Isn't Keselowski second? Isn't Keselowski second?
All right, Michigan up by 6.
That's the number on the car, Abby. Michigan's up by 6. How much time left?
3.5.
Three?
No mush.
3.5 minutes?
3.5 minutes. Yep.
They're minus 750 on the money line right now.
On the road. That's dicey.
Yeah.
Where's this Honda Classic at?
Florida. Because Joe is out there. He sent me a text last night. Said I've been at the Honda Classic all weekend. He said you have to go to a golf event. It's a complete shit show. Everybody's walking around blasted drunk.
Yeah. Yeah.
I've never been. About 10 minutes left in the Washington game.
Torrey Pines is ridiculous. It's fucking.
Oh, yeah. Torrey Pines is beautiful. One of the best courses in the country. We got Bethpage Black over here.
Oh, yeah. That's a good one.
I think it's the hardest. I think it's the hardest golf course in the country. I think toughest one.
It's going to be up to Mitchell here. If he can.
I think they actually paid Bethpage next week. I could be wrong, but I thought it's next week. It's about tied in the Washington game, 41-40 with 10 minutes to go. I wanted to wait until Michigan had a little cushion and then absolutely slam the money line.
Yeah. I think that cushion's gone now. But wait and see.
Right now they are up 6,000 wins you 800. That's crazy. This is if Michigan gets the job done, this is a big win on the road without their best defensive player, man.
No doubt. Yep.
I almost sent out this play too, and I thought, oh, maybe it's a trap. Maybe Maryland gets the job done because Matthews is out. Of course, I send out that fucking total. Stupid. Still up 3 1/4 units, but cost myself. That was dumb. Big three. Big three for Michigan right there. Up by 9.
Oh, yeah. Looking good. All right, so we got 3 NBA games coming up here in about 35 minutes.
Maryland answers with a 3 ball. Wow. Going down to the wire.
Big through there by Maryland.
5-point game with 1:30 to go. Did Ricky Fowler tie Koepka?
Let's put him back here. No, Fowler's just shot back. Mitchell and Koepka tied.
But this is for birdie. He was 50-1. If he ties this, he's going into the playoffs.
Shot for birdie right here.
He got it.
Got it. Three-way tie.
50-1. Wow, bro. Imagine having Ricky at 50-1 going into the playoff. Wow, I didn't take it too, like an idiot.
Maybe this is Fowler's chance finally, because he chokes late.
I got Harvick in first right now with 80 laps to go. And I got Keselowski in fourth. First and fourth with 80 to go.
It's an M&M straw.
Yeah, Ricky Fowler. I didn't take him at 50-1, man. Should have at plus 140. I got Washington. They're up 1. And I got 5.5 to 1 on Kevin Harvick right now with 78 laps to go.
Nice. So Fowler went from 50-1 to plus 140?
No, I got Koepka at plus 140.
Oh, okay. That's right, yeah.
Fowler went from 50-1 to 2.5 to 1.
Do you remember what the total was on Michigan and Maryland?
It was low. I forget exactly what it was, but it was low. But they're under it.
That's in 122.
Maybe.
So they're behind Max.
Anyone in the chat got anything on these 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time NBA games?
Kevin Harvick minus 155 to win right now. I have nothing. I didn't bet anything in the NBA at all.
I'm watching the NASCAR now.
Only thing I got going right now is the Washington State game in terms of basketball.
I'll tell you what, that Geico company, man, they advertise a lot. They advertise so much, I don't even want to use them as an insurance company.
Yeah, I can't imagine how many millions of dollars they spend on advertising.
So much. Yeah, they pour more money than any other insurance company in advertising, that company.
Definitely.
I mean, they are everywhere. All right, so we got Boston College, Georgia Tech coming up here.
I lean Boston College. I overthought it. I should have just I should have sent out Michigan today. I overthought Matthews not being in the game. I thought that was going to be big. I hate when you overthink yourself, man. It sucks.
Oh yeah, talk your way out of a handicap. Oftentimes when I do my NFL picks videos, I talk about going with your gut. You know, sometimes going with our gut, our initial gut, like right away, is the pick to make a play on.
Trigger man goes to the same golf range as Ricky Fowler. That's pretty cool.
All right, so we count Michigan as a winner, of course.
$66 laps to go. And Harvick's got about a second lead right now on the field. He is minus 335 right now to win the race. I do think there's some value in taking the second place. Joey Logano is plus 450.
Yeah, because he's about 2 seconds back of Logano right now. So.
Yeah, he's probably I picked him. He was 9-1. He is plus 650 live, and then Kevin Harvick was the only other win bet to win the race at 5.5 to 1 that I bet. Logano sitting at plus 450 live.
That's one thing NASCAR didn't have before was how many seconds they're back in the race. A couple years ago, that wasn't there.
I do think Logano is live though. He looks like he's close slowly.
You on anything else, Jay, this afternoon?
Just Washington, right as of right now. I'll probably live bet the Arizona State game, depending on what happens.
Yeah, live bet Boston College too. Probably get Boston College plus 6.5, plus 5.5 in game. So.
I think Washington's going to get the job done here. Logano looks like he is closing on the lead a little bit, though. And I got a little piece of Kyle Busch, too.
Yeah, NASCAR has done a lot the past couple years watching on TV. They got a lot more to interact with. The times,
Times have been there for a while.
Have they really?
Yeah, probably maybe last 5 or 6 years. You know what is cool, though, Chris? I've never done it. But you can pay for a service. I don't know what. I think NASCAR.com offers it. It's like $10 maybe, where you could listen to the radio channel of every single driver, exactly whoever you want to follow, exactly when they're talking. You could listen to if they're talking to the pit crew boss, if they're talking to their spotter.
That's cool.
And it is really cool. They had like a free trial a couple years back, and I listened for a couple weeks. It is really cool. Like you know exactly what's going on with the car because they're always talking to the crew chief about how the car is driving. So that is pretty cool.
They're normally jump in on broadcasts when I watched NASCAR before, and they just have one driver and the pit crew and the pit boss and what they're talking about. But now you can listen to each individual driver. That's awesome.
Stanford just tied the game 54 apiece. You can get Washington plus 120 on the money line right now.
I'm gonna take that. Take that Michigan money, push on Washington.
Yeah, I'm going to bet. I have a Washington minus 1.5. I'm gonna bet the money line too. Washington just scored. They're up 2.
Yeah, next Stanford bucket, I'm going to take him. Obviously, it's going to go off the board. 4 minutes to go. So, next Stanford bucket, take Washington. Tie it up.
Tulsa's up 10 on Eastern Carolina. Up 11. Somebody actually in our chat said their underdog pick of the day was Eastern Carolina plus 11 and there's about a minute to go right now, and they are down 11 exactly. $56.55.
Yeah, Washington's -1.5, -130. There we go. -1.5, 109. I'm gonna take that real quick here.
I don't have a line right now. They froze me out.
Yeah, 109. Let's back up to 130.
That's terrible when there's 3.5 minutes in the game and I'm getting frozen out right now for some reason. It's ridiculous. Stanford just went up 57-56.
Right now I got them +1.5 Washington. So
yeah, it's frozen. They're not letting me bet it for some reason. It's fucking assholes.
yeah, it's a trip why they take games off the board 4 minutes to go. Some books have it, some books don't. It's weird how they do that. You think they all follow the same system, you know?
Harvick had like some slick stuff in his pit box, and he couldn't beat Joey Logano out of the pits, and he got out second instead of first, only because he had some bullshit oil in his pit stop. So now there's 50 laps to go, and it looks like Logano's going to have the lead after they cycle through pit stops. Gotta hope that Harvick can catch him. Terrible. If I lose because oil in the pit stop, I'm gonna fucking puke.
Especially if it was oil not from his pit crew. Do you ever turn up the NASCAR races when we're not doing a betcast and listen to the engines?
Oh yeah,
that's the best, bro.
$58-57 Washington, and I can't. It's still frozen. They won't let me bet the game.
It's in commercial. You'll have a live bet right now in about a minute when it comes out. It's in commercial right now, so that's why.
Going into turn one, you should see Kyle Busch right there on the left on the apron getting up to speed. Saw Joey, who the big lead he has now on Kevin Harvick after what happened on the pit road, but he felt it. Pit stop, operating PBR on the pit box. All the laws for it. I can only think back to last week in Atlanta, one of the last trips to pit road.
Is this still off the board, or you have a line on that yet? Because they're back off commercial.
Still off the board. 58-57. Ridiculous. The last 3
2.5
minutes of it. I know, the last 3 minutes. I haven't had a line.
Yeah, -1.5, -130 for Washington. Right now, a line.
Nice. I got nothing.
Boston College, Georgia Tech is tipped off. About ready to.
Yeah, I got a line on that, but
So you did take Boston College?
no. But it's available. Like the Washington
Yeah.
game is not available. Man, I am really gonna be upset if this cost me 5.5 to 1 because of some oil in the pit box.
What's going on over there, by the way? Flip back here.
43 laps to go. And the
You got Harvick, right?
Yeah, the last two drivers are cycling through pit stops. So it will be Logano number 1, Harvick number 2, Keselowski 3, Kyle Busch 4. I have the guys in 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. I don't have Logano. I just have to hope that one of them gets past Logano.
With 4 laps to go, the first place driver, drop out a little bit, fall back.
I hope so, man, because it would be sickening. If,
what was the biggest plus money? Keselowski?
Keselowski and Logano were 9 to 1, but I took Keselowski, not Logano. And then Kyle Busch was 6 to 1, but I took him live at 3.5 to 1. And then I took Harvick. I took Harvick at 5.5 to 1 plus 550. I laid the 100 for 550.
So we need Harvick.
Yep. Or Keselowski at 9 to 1. Brad Keselowski's coming, it looks like.
Man, I got to find a book for NASCAR.
He just passed him, actually. He just passed Harvick, bro. If Keselowski can catch Logano, it will be a good day. Keselowski's less than a second back. Come on, Brad. Drive the wheels off that thing, big boy.
Yeah, the racetrack we have down here in California is Fontana Raceway. It's about 60 miles north of me. Beautiful racetrack. NASCAR has 2 races there a year in Fontana.
Now, you can bet Joey Logano at even money right now to win the race. Joey Logano is -112. Harvick -106. Keselowski is +600.
There we go. Huskies up by 3. 20 seconds to go. (62-61), 14 seconds to go. Huskies up by 1.
I got a -1.5.
Yep, same here. Fuck. Need a bucket here. First, this will take about 10 minutes.
Joey Logano's leading the race with about 38 laps to go, and he's actually +115. And Harvick is -125. That's crazy. I don't know, man. I don't know if they're gonna catch Joey Logano.
And it's very interesting how the live betting lines with live betting NASCAR, how they get those numbers. You know? Crazy.
Like, I'm tempted to just smash Joey Logano right now, plus 115. I'm going to see where the time gap is coming out of the commercial. I have absolutely no interest. RKE, thanks for joining us, buddy. You look like a new listener. I never saw you before. I have no interest in that Illinois Northwestern game, to be honest. I have no idea. The only game left on the board in college that I have some small interest in, maybe try to get the best number you can live on Boston College. And tonight, maybe get the best number you can get live on Arizona State. But I'm going to watch some of that game. That's the 8 o'clock game, see how that goes. But I have no interest in that Illinois game at all.
Hey, welcome, RKE.
What's going on in that Washington game?
Up by 1. 10 seconds to go. Possession is Stanford's ball. Fuck. Let's get a turnover here. A missed shot. Washington gets the ball back. They're going to foul Washington. Win by 2. Get that 1.5 cover.
Keselowski's about
Washington's got the ball.
Keselowski's about a half second back. He's gaining. He's got 32 laps to catch him. He's he's about 0.4 of a second back. I think he's going to catch him. Bro, that's 9-1 payday to kick off the first NASCAR bet I made. I made a
foul. They fouled him before they went. Come on, that should be a foul. Go to the line, Washington. Now they fouled them right with the triple zeros. We lost by that half. The 1.5 was a loss on Washington.
Oh, that's all right.
They got the rebound. They fouled them, but they ran the clock out. It's like 0.2 seconds left when they fouled them.
Washington. I only bet it. I had Washington for a half unit. I'm trying to pick up 9 units right now on this Keselowski.
What's up, Corey? What's up, Steven?
What's good, guys? Yo, Corey. Chris is from California. He doesn't know what Taylor ham is, bro. Let Chris know what Taylor ham is. Corey's from Jersey. He knows about that Taylor ham. It's not pork roll, bro. Come on. You're from Jersey. You're telling me you call it pork roll? It's Taylor ham. God damn it. It's Taylor ham.
Oh, ham, pork, same thing.
1/10 of a second. Keselowski going for the pass with 28 laps to go at 9:01. Let's go, big boy.
Up by a full second.
No, that's at 1/10 of a second.
Oh, no, it just switched right now. Yeah, you're right.
1/10 of a second.
Yeah.
He's pulling away, though. No cautions, and we're going to win this race. No cautions.
All right, I'm going to live bet Boston College and live bet Arizona State. And also live bet Detroit as well. all three of those.
Come on, baby. Finish this off. Finish this race strong. Let's go. Kevin Harvick's coming too. He's flying. I got him at 5.5 to 1. I got Busch. I got 3 out of the top 4 drivers in this race right now. That's why I'm telling you guys, it's not a crapshoot when you're betting NASCAR. I got 3 out of the top 4 drivers. I just hope Joey Logano doesn't fuck me. That's what I'm hoping for. Joey Logano's right there, man. Their cars are even. Oh, Logano. Is Logano going for the lead? Come on, man. Come on, man. Look at this race. Are you watching this race, bro?
Yeah. You don't, Keselowski, you need him out of there, right?
I need Keselowski to win.
Oh, you got Keselowski. Okay.
Logano's going to fuck me.
Oh, it's Logano. Okay.
Oh my God. I'm gonna puke, man. If this cost me that 901, fucking Joey Logano. Look at this. This is unbelievable. I'm going to be sick if Logano wins this race. I'm telling you that right now. Kevin Harvick's coming.
NASCAR with 20 laps to go, it pretty much is a crapshoot if they're up by a second.
Oh yeah, when they're this close. I mean, don't get me wrong. Joey Logano has the edge. Yeah, that Marquette total, Steve. I knew we were going to get fucked when I bet it, and I bet it anyway. Fucking Logano, man. Unbelievable. This fucking guy. It's not looking good. Nah, not looking good, man. What a heartbreaker. Fuck me.
Think about parlaying AF football with something else on the money line. Take Arizona hot shots on the money line. Minus 525 parlay with something else.
Fucking unbelievable.
What were the odds on Logano?
9-1. I'm disgusted right now. That's a heartbreaker at 9-1. I'm gonna finish second, third, and fourth with the guys that I bet to win this race. Second, third, and fourth.
Harvick was the slowest of the front four that lap. And he's got 12 laps to put.
Who won the golf tournament?
Oh, Mitchell. He took it.
Did he win it?
Yeah, he took it.
The Pistons came out of the gate. They're up 12-4.
Yeah, I got Boston College, Georgia Tech on too. So Detroit, if we're on the Pistons side, we're not going to take it now. No value.
Yeah, I think Boston College gets the job done. I said before it started that was my lean. They're minus 2.5 right now. I think they were a 2.5 point dog though.
Yeah, Detroit opened +3 and closed +2. So money came in on the Pistons. Move it a full point.
Cars now on the lead lap with 8 to go. Again, 8/10 of a second. Keselowski just ran identical lap time. Harvick was Cowboys were each 2/10. That's not quite enough. I think Tim nailed it though. 5 and 3rd, 48 year old at 22.
What a heartbreaker, man. God damn it.
Yeah, that's one of those tough beats. 2, 3, and 4 you had. You won't see that happen very often. Probably never again for another year.
How about that strategy of Kurt Busch to stay out at the end of stage 2, then make his stop as Larry detailed? Going to pay off. Kurt is in the top 5. Now we've got the battle for third. Probably pick that high line right next to all.
I'm going to take Detroit -1.5 in game.
I'm not sure, Corey. I have to I have to check that. Logano, Keselowski, Harvick, they're all in the top 10. We had those. I don't. Blaney's not in the top 10, so that'll cost me there. I'll probably lose a unit or two on the day, because I have Harvick over Busch, but Busch is third and Harvick's fourth, and I have Keselowski over Logano, but Keselowski's second, Logano is first. Incredible. I'll probably lose a couple units on the race, but we were right there. I mean, one position each in the driver matchups are going to cost me 2 driver matchups. Plus,
did you have a top 3 prop on Keselowski?
No, I had them all in the top 10, so they're all going to hit. But to win, you're trying to get Boston College money line at +200. Well, they're up 6 right now, and they're -165.
Yeah. Which parlay, Steven, with Oregon State?
I lost by a car length, bro. I lost by a car 9-1 by a car length. Wow. How many times is that going to happen this year?
Well, let's have Logano won a race.
Wow. Wow, 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 wow.
Yeah, if we take AAF and parlay with Oregon State, it's going to be negative money, but it's already down.
San Antonio's up 9-3 in that AAF game. The total is 19. How much time's left in that game?
Let's see here. One game hasn't started yet. The Hot Shots. Okay, so minus 525. Okay. Arizona.
So I probably lost a couple of units in NASCAR, probably 2 units on the day. But I mean, I was right there. I'm not really worried about it. There'll be a few races where we'll hit a 10-1, 12-1, 15-1. Did it last year, so we'll do it again this year. But that sucks, man. I almost had a huge payday. Almost picked up about 10 units in that NASCAR race. I'm going to get the best line I can get.
I'll say real quick, Steve, we take Arizona Hot Shots and Oregon State. It's minus 118 money line parlay. No, I'm going to take that right there. I'm already on Oregon State, so. And Jay, the Arizona Hot Shots are the best team in the AAF. They're 14.5-point favorites. The game hasn't started yet, so.
Did you conjure up comments from the captain about how you raise teammates? And I told everyone from Penzo today. They said this race is bigger than Daytona 500 for them. They're doing the Penzo 400 now. Put donuts in that infield after the race. And you did. We were able to do it. So, what a great race. You guys enjoy that?
I am going to get the best number that I can get on. Oh, there's a NHL game a couple today. The Blackhawks and the Sharks are at 10 o'clock. That's the late one. Winnipeg and Columbus at 7 o'clock. Nashville and Minnesota at 7:30. Winnipeg is plus 120 against the Blue Jackets, and the Preds are only laying $1.40 against the Minnesota Wild.
Anyone got to pee on the hockey game? Chat box?
I mean, Winnipeg at plus 120 sounds like a nice number. Boston College is up 3. The money line is even, plus 100. I think I'm gonna take Boston College money line at I'm gonna wait and see if Georgia Tech can tie it up. I'd like to be able to get Boston College money line at around plus 150 if I could. Right now they're minus 120.
Well, at least we hit Michigan a couple times before tip-off and in-game, so helps out.
That Washington game, it sucks to get hooked. Terrible beat.
Yeah, it's fucking terrible. And right before I clicked that, the money line was 20 cents for the money line versus laying the 1.5. I looked at it, 1.5 money line, took the 1.5.
Steve likes Oregon State. You like
yeah. Now it's 4.
I don't know how,
up 3, now it's 4.
I don't know how I feel about that game.
Four and a half now. We've made a full 1.5. Oregon State was -3. Now it's -4.5. That's live bet.
Yeah, if you're gonna bet it, live is the way to go. I mean, the problem is Arizona State is 4-5 on the road this year. I mean, they're 19-9. They're second in the Pac-12 at 10-6. Oregon State 17-10. They're third in the Pac-12 at 9-6. But they're 10-5 at home. And Arizona State has not been that good on the road this year. I mean, they're below 500. They're 13-3 at home. Oregon State's 10-5 at home. So, I mean, I understand why Oregon State's favored. Just because Arizona State has not been able to get it done on the road this year. 4 seems like a lot, though.
Now it's 4.5 now. All right, so Boston College, Georgia Tech, live bet it.
Oregon State's minus 185 on the pregame money line.
I'm a finely tuned sewing machine, programmed to swim, win gold, repeat. I also struggle with depression and anxiety, but I only understood this outside of and that's when I started to see a therapist. Northwestern Illinois just started. Boston College and Georgia Tech it's still the same, 23-20. Boston College is minus 140 on the money line. I'd like to see if Georgia Tech can get up a couple points. I will bet Boston College on the money line. I'm not going to lay the 140 though.
Yeah, big time.
I mean, Oregon State should get the job done. I want to see if.
Do you have AAF lines?
Yeah.
Take Arizona Hot Shots money line with Oregon State money line.
Arizona State.
Arizona Hot Shots AAF with Oregon State.
Arizona State beat Oregon State at home by 3 points, 70-67. What's the total in that game? 146.5. 146. I want to check out some stats. 23-21 in the Georgia Tech game with 6 minutes and 54 seconds in the first half. And Northwestern Illinois just tipped. Oh, fuck you, Joey Logano. Suck a bag of dicks. How about that?
You know, Joe, I know your car was handling really, really well because you let go of the wheel coming off turn 4. And it was pumping your fist in the air when you were coming to the start-finish line. You're driving a car right there. Yeah, I knew as long as I could clear Brad off the corner. I got so tight there the last few laps, and I was up against the wall. And the way the wall works, it just blows the car in different directions almost every time. And I was trying to figure out how far off the wall I needed to be to get my balance right. And I overdrove the entry, and he was pushing up into the wall, and I had to lift big. I was like, oh no, that was a chance to get under me. And I was able to carry enough momentum to get out. Once I needed that, I was like, yes, I got it. Yeah, I got it.
Hey, Joey, this is Jeff. You know, you win the championship last year. It just seems like everything's rolling. You have a lot of confidence. Now that you have that championship, you got your first win in 2019. mean, how good does this feel? How confident are you that you can go repeat this championship?
That's really early in the season, but
The Pac-12 is so weak, man, stat-wise compared to every other conference. They don't even have a team in the top 50 in scoring offense.
Wow.
Arizona State's 57th in scoring offense, 78.1 points a game.
let's join 12 story. Much short for the weekend sleep here in Las Vegas after booking Xfinity a little bit short today. The pit speeding penalty, was it just too much to come back from and overcome today?
Yeah, because cars don't have any speed. You're wide open, just trying to suck off as many cars that you can that's in front of you and get a draft. And I was running 31 flats when I was chasing those leaders down. And then once I got there, I stalled out to 3140s because the wind was just so bad.
Boston College pretty much had the lead this entire game so far. Until there. Now 26-25, Georgia Tech.
Yeah, I gotta hope. Georgia Tech is up right now by 1.
Up by 1, yep. The bucket by Tech and the live bet Boston College.
Either I missed it or Oregon State's not even in the top 200 in scoring offense. Is that possible?
Rebound. Tech shooting a 3, hits the 3. 29-25. Timeout on the floor.
What's the line?
Plus 4.5. I'm taking it. I'm gonna go small. Maybe get on Boston College right now.
Is it possible Oregon State's not in the top 250 in scoring offense, or did I just pass them?
Yeah, I don't know about that one.
I had Oklahoma State, right, or Oregon State? Oregon State.
Yeah, you're talking about Oregon State, yeah.
I had to have passed them.
So I took plus 4.5, Boston College. We might see a point or two higher, but that's a good number. Plus 4.5, I'll take it.
Plus 4.5's not bad. They were plus 2.5 pre-game, I think.
Yep. The Pistons up by 8.
Oregon State's 153. They scoring offense 73.5 points a game. So both teams average about 149 points combined. That first game they scored 137. That was a little low.
That's what 24/7 Mint shows. How you get 24/7 access to licensed agents with Geico. Yeah, you just go online, give them a call anytime. Now, what would it take to get 24/7?
Let's see their 3-point field goal percentage. That's a huge stat in college basketball.
That's what it takes, baby. Geico. Great service from licensed agents. 24/7.
Winter makes cold, sinus pressure, allergies, for all of them. Leverage a maximum strength decongestant, powerful non-drowsy antidote. 24-hour.
We got some PBA bowling going on.
What do you got?
PBA bowling.
Huh.
I don't know if you can even bet on that. I'm sure some books have that shit, but
Probably. I could bet on how long it takes you to walk to your car.
Okay, so
You know, Steve, Northwestern and Illinois are so bad. I don't know what's a good number to bet that money line. I mean, Northwestern at plus 295 money line. I mean, yeah, I guess, but they both suck. They're both terrible. Boston College first half money line plus 340. That's intriguing. What are they, down 4?
way to go for that middle, Stephen Ross, plus 3, plus 4.5, Georgia Tech, Boston College. That's the way to do it. Jay, you heard of baseball albatrossing? Basically what it is. I think albatross might not be the word. So in baseball, let's say you have a pitcher that's plus 108 on the overnight line, and then everyone buys against it. Then the team the next morning is plus 22, so you get plus money on both sides.
Right.
Baseball. Yeah. But you got to bet a significant amount of money and make a profit off that,
Boston College
and you got to hope that the line goes on the other side.
Boston College down 2. Plus 340 money line's definitely worth a shot in the first half. I agree with that. Definitely. I don't know if I still have I got to check if I still have that offered.
And of course, Virginia wins out until the ACC tournament championship game. Carolina in turn beats Duke in the semifinal, but they will be the ACC tournament, and then goes on to beat Virginia championship game. I think that will allow for Duke and Virginia to maintain their #1 seed.
Yeah, I don't have a first half money line offered right now. It's off the board. That was a good call. Yeah, I don't have not a first half money line. I don't have it offered. Not right now. It's off the board. But RKE, that was a great call, man. Down 3 points plus 340. It's always worth taking a shot like that in the first half. Now you're in a tie. Now you're in a tie game with 2.5 minutes to go, and you're sitting on a plus 340. That's a great call. Great call. Boston College money line right now is plus 100.
Yeah, I got that plus 4.5. Might take it again.
Yeah, I checked to see if I had a number on that, but I didn't. It was off the board already. I've cashed on those a couple times though. Those first half money lines are huge when they're only down 3 or 4 with 5 minutes to play.
Yeah, Steve,
Man,
if you're talking about the baseball, like the overnight line, you have a team that's like plus 105, plus 106. And then the next morning, they're dogs. The other team is a favorite, and you can bet them both overnight lines and before a first pitch, and you can get plus money on both baseball teams. It's a strategy, but it's tough to do that. You got to have a lot of money to do that. Make a good profit on that.
Illinois up 16-4. Are they just going to destroy Northwestern? Is that what they're telling us? Right now, Boston College plus 1.5, plus 120.
Geez, Northwestern must be huge in game right now.
Plus 12.5, plus 650. Illinois has been playing much better the last 10 games than they did to start the year. That's for sure. Georgia Tech fouled on a 3-point shot. They go to the line for 3. That's a tough break with 2 minutes to go in the first half. Oh, okay. I hesitate sometimes too, man. It happens. I'm in a funk right now trying to get over that 9-1 that I just missed by a car length. Illinois should win this game, though, judging on the way that they've played over the last month. Kawhi's not playing today, Steve. I mean, you got a shot, man. You're only down 2 with a minute 50 to go. Tie game. You could definitely hit this.
Alvarado with 16, and he'll shoot for 17. Alvarado having his way right now. Beautiful back cut and
I'm so mad at myself for sending out that Marquette total. That was the second or third game this year where I was just dead wrong. Fucking stupid.
Yeah, I bet that too. Can't win them all. Was it even closer?
No. That's why that line went from 148.5 to 146.
Yeah, 126 closed out.
Fucking stupid. So San Antonio's up 12-3. I think Ryan said that they were getting 8.5. That's a good win right there.
Does a great job relocating into the open space, and then the and one to finish over top of Reyes. And Banks is heading oftentimes have issues finishing around.
Are you on still?
Issues when you go with that.
How's the snow out there? We got a lot?
I don't know. I was eating. I feel like it's people. I got, in our food, we got Nello from Vinny's. We got Nello. They put it in our food. I'm not even lying. And Sam said she didn't put it in there. And it's an ultra rare. Well, it was a rare, I think. It's called...
Yeah, Kawhi sitting for Toronto, Steven.
Come on. Beth. Can I come on?
I'm tempted to take a shot with Winnipeg at plus 120. I mean, the Blue Jackets are, you know, they're not a bad team. I mean, they're 36-25. But I think Winnipeg leads the Central, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, they do. They're 38-22 right now. And the Predators are playing tonight. They're minus 140. They're in second place in the Central, 37-25. And the Wild are 32-27. They're in fifth place in the Central.
Yeah, I see that.
That's tempting to take it. I don't bet a ton of hockey, but at plus 120, that's tempting to take Winnipeg on the road.
Pepsi, okay? Did you just ask if Pepsi okay? Of course, Pepsi is okay. What kind of food is that? Like this.
I might take a shot.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I got plus 115 on Winnipeg.
After walking 6 miles at an amusement park, goes back. He had a vacation from his vacation.
Yeah, I'm going to take a shot. I got plus 120. I'm going to bet a half unit on that.
Look at the totals on the goals now. There's been a lot of goals in the NHL this year. You know?
6.5. I wonder what the first period over is probably like.
Fair, transparent value for every traded. Enterprise makes it easy.
Hiring was always a huge challenge.
1.5 juice to 170.
Not a lot to show.
It's crazy.
I found ZipRecruiter. They figured out hiring.
FanDuel must have been getting.
Might have to make a play on that though.
They must have been getting killed because they're not even offering first period totals. They got
over 1.5 minus
second,
170.
second and third period totals. That's so lame.
Yeah, I'm gonna get on that. I'm gonna go ahead and jump in on that first period over. I don't like that juice at all, but
Yeah, I don't like that juice at all.
I mean, fuck. Take a look at. Apparently, his goalies are not that good at all. Anyone in the chat got anything on Jets Jackets? First period over, 1.5 goals.
It's getting to the point that it's so juiced that it's worth taking a shot on first period unders now. Because it's just it's out of hand.
Oh yeah, that's why it's 170. I bet last night when they came out, that was probably like minus 150. The juice 20 cents. That first period over 1.5 goals. I'm in on that.
Detroit's up 7 right now in the second quarter to Toronto. Cavs up 8. Minnesota and the Wizards, it's a 2-point game. Boston College, the money line, plus 235. Down 7. You can get them at plus 5.5 right now. Illinois up 9. Northwestern money line is plus 570. Jesus. I mean, Northwestern is literally dead last in the Big Ten. They are 3-14 in the Big Ten this year. Illinois 6-11. They're both terrible. Illinois is 10-8, 10-18. They're 8-6 at home. Northwestern is 1-8 on the road this year, and they have lost 9 straight.
Wow. Yeah, plus 11.5 just went off the board. Take Northwestern plus 11.5.
I wouldn't even. I mean, that's not even safe.
Yeah.
Who knows what they lose by? Illinois is. They're riding a 3-game losing streak themselves. I mean, these are just bad teams. Illinois is 8-6 at home this year, 1-8 on the road. Northwestern 1-8 on the road. I mean, you have to give the edge to Illinois just because they're home, because neither of these teams can win a road game.
Washington, Joe, has been the only conference here. Really unprecedented Pac-12, especially for a Power 5 conference. What do you make of the prospects for this conference from the NCAA? And if you take a look at some of the sub-500, the other power conference who are getting into the tournament, doesn't seem like it would take a lot to be a deep.
Same thing with this.
Jumped out to an 8-point lead against the Magic.
Yeah, I said that. Georgia Tech is 10-7 at home. Again, another terrible team on the road. They're 2-9 on the road. Boston College is 2-7 on the road. That plus 235 money line sounds nice, but I mean, they're 2-7 on the road. It's tough to back them.
Yeah, plus 5.5 in game right now. But I'm taking the points of Boston College and taking the money line, but who knows?
Meanwhile, Kentucky and Tennessee, two teams trying to fight for a number 1 seed. Boy, do they have a battle in Knoxville. Highlights and reaction and look ahead coming up on the other side of the ring. This halftime report is presented by
Man, it's been a shitty weekend. This is the first bad weekend that I've had that I can remember in a long time. I went 2-3 in the UFC, lost probably a unit and a half, lost a couple units on the NASCAR race, lost a unit on the weekend in college basketball. Terrible.
Well, that's the first losing weekend that we've had. So,
yeah. Yep.
I always think about the marathon sprint saying, we all know what that is.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Marathon, not sprint. All the recreational gamblers, they want to come in and bet, 50% of their bankroll on one game. Bet on their own team or whatever it is. It's not the way to do it.
Definitely a marathon, that's for sure. Illinois up 13 right now. What I don't even know. Do you remember what the pregame line was in the Illinois game? 7.5 or 8.5, something like that.
Yeah, about 7, 8. Yeah, I remember that.
They're minus 13.5 right now.
I usually print out the pre-tip-off lines. Have them printed out. I can look at them while I'm live betting.
So it never loses its shape, and the cover is machine washable. Now the Contour Legacy pillow is just $19.99. But wait,
Pistons up 5 against the Raptors. Cavs up 5 against the Magic. So the only thing I got going right now is I took a shot with Winnipeg at plus 120 to beat Columbus.
I'm sorry, what was that? Which one did you say?
I took a shot with Winnipeg plus 120 on the money line. That's the only thing I have going right now. And then I'll monitor these NBA games and the 2 college games on the board. It's a pretty slow night.
Probably that Winnipeg with the other hockey game. So
I think there's only one game left. It's a slow night now. There's I think all the NBA games have tipped. There might be one more game at 7 o'clock, and there's only one more college basketball game. That's at 8 o'clock. That's the Arizona State game.
Yeah, we got Grizzlies, Thunder laying 10 at home.
And then the Arizona State game is what? They're plus 4.5 against
I'm on Winnipeg.
Against Oregon State. Yeah, Memphis, OKC. So we got 2 games left, man. It's just a pretty slow night.
In Oregon State parlay with the Arizona Hotshots in the AAF. Do you have AAF lines, you said, or you don't?
Yeah, I have. I have AAF lines. Yeah.
I think it just started. Yep. Wasn't it true that FanDuel out there the first week they had no AAF lines?
First 3 weeks.
First 3 weeks.
Yep. Only last week they started with the AAF lines.
Yeah, the Arizona Hotshots are the best team in the AAF. They a lot of talent, play good football. That's why they're 14.5 favorites at home. So.
Yeah, Orlando was like a 16.5 favorite to somebody last week. I think Memphis it was. They're minus 550 on the money line and over under 40.5. Well, there's not much really left going on, so I guess we'll get out of here for the night. I will definitely be on probably tomorrow night if you want to pop on Edge. I know I think Anthony's off tomorrow, so I think he'll be on too. Real quick, actually, I just want to check to see the lines for tomorrow. Virginia on the road giving Syracuse 7. Kansas State on the road giving TCU 1. Montana, Northern Arizona. Montana State, Southern Utah. Texas Tech. And Weber State, Idaho State. Those are the only lines I have so far. There's probably more games than that, but that's all I have so far. I'll tell you what, I probably will most definitely have Texas Tech money line. They're -8, so they'll probably be around minus 400 pregame. Probably get them at some point live at like minus 200. I'll have them. I think Texas Tech's the best team in the Big 12. So them in Kansas State, I like them a lot.
And Gabe just tweeted out Hot Shots Oregon State moneyline parlay. Same thing we're all on. He's on it too. Morency.
That's good. Virginia should get the job done against Syracuse. They're laying 7 on the road. Money line's probably going to be around 300, I guess. 330, 340. I can't see Syracuse beating Virginia, even though Virginia's on the road. Yeah, that Arizona State's line is holding steady at +4. All right, guys, we're out of here.
Yep. Syracuse, yeah, I see that now. Yep. Looking at Carl's lines.
I'll hit you up later on. I'll send you a DM, and I'll definitely send you an invite tomorrow. And you could just, if you're around, pop on. If not, then I'll talk to you the next day.
Yep, we'll get it back. Thanks everyone for tuning in. Everyone in the chat, thank you guys so much for tuning in, man.
All right, guys, later.
Let's get this Boston College cover. All right, later.
Yep. Back after this.